Yo, 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 yo.
Yes, sir. Okay.
What up? We here.
What up? What up? What up?
Week 15 semifinals. Maybe week one of the playoffs for you. Um, Happy Friday. Technically Saturday in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, it is a Friday, isn't it? It's a little bit different to what we normally do. Normally we go live on Saturday, but
The people
obviously there's
wanted
a
it.
double header. There's a double header tomorrow, and the people DM'd us and they said, "Can you go live on Friday? Don't go live on Saturday." And we said, "Absolutely, Fantasyland fam, we can do that for you." So why don't you go ahead and drop us a like before we start this video so we can get more people in the Fantasyland fam. If you drop a like right now, more people will find this video and maybe they'll find us and we'll be able to help them like we've helped you guys. We're going to answer every single question tonight. Um, so, Thomas, I am not in the attic anymore. That's right.
That's funny.
Um,
Shout out to Thomas knowing the surroundings. Let's
yeah.
go.
Thomas knew I was in the attic last week. Me and my wife are visiting family here in Kansas City, and I was in the attic last week, um, for the live stream, and it was literally freezing temperatures. So yes, I've found a better space. I'm not freezing, but Aki, why don't we go ahead and just get started? Let's start answering some of these questions.
Yeah.
Gregory Jones, what's up, my guy? Said, yeah, the boys. Will Julio play again this year? Good question. What do you think, Badaki? I think we probably see this pretty similarly. It's unlikely that he plays again this year.
Yeah.
It could happen, but I think at this point the Falcons are probably looking at their star and saying, "We're not in the playoffs. Let's use caution with Julio Jones." Do you feel the same way there?
Yeah, I think if Julio wants to play, he'll play. That's what I
Yeah.
personally believe.
Okay.
If he wants to end the season last time in a Falcons jersey, if he thinks this could be his last year, or they think, which I doubt personally,
Yeah.
if he thinks that he's gonna trade, he's gonna get traded or something, then maybe he's like, you know what, maybe I'll have my last hurrah. But I don't see it either, and which kind of sucks because I have Julio on my team for the playoffs, so I made that trade and for AJ Brown, which is frustrating, and I wish I had AJ
Yeah.
Brown now over Julio, but yeah, man, yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't look likely.
Doesn't look promising for Julito Jones rest of the season. Again, guys, we've got 9 people watching. If all 9 of you could click the like button, that would be so appreciated. We're gonna help you guys all answer all your questions. Just help us out and drop a like. That would mean so much. Okay. What's up, Thomas? Thomas says Jalen Hurts or Big Ben. Full and then full PPR. He says Gronk or Ebron. Um, I think we have had a motto, Badaki, since day one, which is for the fantasy football playoffs, which is it's no longer guessing. We need to make decisions based off what we know, right?
That's right.
And I'm personally not going to trust Jalen Hurts. I think I like what I saw last week, but keep in mind, guys, no one was able to see what Jalen Hurts was before this game as a Philadelphia Eagles starting quarterback. So maybe there's a better opportunity to game plan. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't know how you see it, Badaki. I'm going Big Ben there.
Yeah, I think for me, like everything you just said is right. It has to be Big Ben. He's playing against the Bengals, and this is a perfect opportunity for this team to bounce back. Obviously they lost 2 games back to back against teams that they should have won. In looking back at it, but I think Big Ben will bounce back here. It has to be Big Ben. You can't take chances with Jalen Hurts in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I know it's hot, but you're right. Now with a little bit more of game plan and study, the Cardinals can
For
really
sure.
game plan for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not starting Jalen Hurts. We always preach consistency, and now in the playoffs is not the time to not follow that consistency. Big Ben has been a startable asset. So I guess the question is, Jalen Hurts, does he potentially have more upside? Maybe. But is his ceiling or his floor way lower? His floor is so much lower than Big Ben, especially in this matchup against Cincinnati. So you got to start Big Ben there. Gronk or Ebron? That's a good question as well, Badaki. Do you lean either sort of way here? Because I think it's pretty close. I mean, they're literally back to back in our rankings. Uh,
Yeah, I
Gronk
think.
against Atlanta, Ebron against Cincinnati.
Yeah,
Probably Gronk, but
I think both of these teams give up a lot of points. So let me just see if we're gonna go based off matchup and points allowed. Bengals,
yeah,
Lily Bengals, and then there's Falcons. They give the most points to tight ends. Bengals is number 3, Falcons is number 4. They're back to back with each other. Both of these guys are must starts. I think I would be starting Ebron. Deontay Johnson has been dropping the ball. Juju hasn't really been as massively productive. We've seen Ebron getting targets tremendously. Uh,
yeah,
Look, I like Rob Gronkowski, especially with Ronald Jones out. I'm not saying that they're not going to run the ball, but I think that Tom could be throwing it a lot more. You know, they have to get
yeah,
this. He needs to get these connections with everyone else if they're going to try to make the playoffs. And then I think they're trying these things now. They have a good
yeah.
chance to make the playoffs. I do think they make the playoffs.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, I agree. Again, guys, we're gonna answer every single question today, so don't worry. If you've asked a question, I promise you we're gonna answer it. If you could just do us a favor and drop a like and make sure you're subscribed. If you could subscribe to us, that would be super helpful. If you turn on notifications, you'll always know when we're going live. But let's answer the next question here, Badaki. All right, Tanner, what's up, my guy? Tanner, he says DK or Juju. I think we're probably both gonna lean DK here
that's
just
right.
because of the upside. But yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, don't question it. You got to start DK. He's an elite talent. Jason, what's up, my guy? Jason, he says Ebron, DK. Oh, okay, I guess he's probably answering Tanner's question there.
Yeah.
Um, oh, I guess Jason's answering a lot of people's questions. Shout out to Jason. Thomas says up by 18 and have Adams and Davis tomorrow. Opponent must win by 26. Um, yeah, man. I mean, Devontae Adams. Literally anything can happen with Detective Adams. We all know that. SmackDown Beast, what's up, my G? He says I'm winning 175 to 68 with 7 players remaining.
Gosh.
How the heck do you have 175 points already?
Wait, what? I mean, he had Darren and Justin. You must have gotten a lot of bonus points or
Yeah.
something like.
Maybe your league scoring is a little bit different. You get more points than people typically would. I don't know, but it's good that you've obviously got the advantage going into the week, and that always feels good, doesn't it? All right, Tanner says what?
He asked the same question. No, I was just reading down at Dom. He said PP or poo poo. Has to be caca. GG's.
Oh my god,
It's a mental
Shout
thing.
out to Dom. That's one of my good mates from KC. Dom, we should hang out, bro. I'm in KC. I don't know if you moved to New York yet or not, but we should definitely hang. Maybe we'll go Buffalo Wild Wings, watch a game. Miss you, bro.
Shout out Buffalo Wild Wings. Gosh, I haven't had that in so long.
I know.
Just
right?
let you guys
What a
know,
place to watch a game.
Australia has nothing. Okay, we don't got Chick-fil-A. We don't got Wendy's. We don't got Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, we don't got Papa John's. What else? Is there Pizza Hut out here? There is Pizza Hut, probably in certain
In and
places.
out.
Yeah, we don't got In and Out. We don't got Shake Shack. I mean, it's a beautiful country, but man, I'm hungry.
All right, let's answer Jose's question here. On my flex, do I play David Johnson, Jeff Wilson, or Rashad Higgins? I think we got to rule out Jeff Wilson now, simply because Raheem
Raheem.
Mostert is going to be playing.
Yeah.
So, in a backfield that's already confusing, do you want to guess even more? We've always thought we knew what was going to happen this year with the 49ers, and we've never really figured it out. So I think you got to rule him out. So the question really is David Johnson and Rashad Higgins. And I think because of volume, you might have to go David Johnson. What do you think?
Man, this is tough. This is tough. Let's see. David Jackson. Against the Colts?
Johnson. I know. But
Against the Colts? Look,
here's the deal. David Johnson's not going to get you more than 10 to 15 points. But Rashad Higgins has a bigger chance, I think, to bomb than David Johnson.
is this Rashad Higgins? Yeah, Rashad Higgins. Oh gosh, Absolutely. I'm thinking, yeah, with the
Were
Rashad
you thinking
Higgins,
T Higgins or something?
I was thinking T Higgins, but my problem is that I can see Rashad scoring.
Yeah.
You know, they play the Giants. James Bradbury's out. Yeah, I mean James Bradbury was going to be on Jarvis. James Bradbury's not
I
out.
mean,
So
I just want to remind everyone, while you can see it's an okay matchup, let's look at Week 12 against Jacksonville. 2.5 points. So this isn't a no-brainer start by any means. I think you gotta trust the volume of a David Johnson over Rashard Higgins personally. Um,
yeah,
that's just how I'm playing
I,
it.
I I
So
think I think I agree with you. I think if you want to take a risk, even though we're really against risk right now, Rashad Higgins, I can say that he will find the end zone.
okay,
But
you're
that's that's
you're
that's
you're just
that's.
saying that 100%. That's just gonna happen.
I think that he will
That's
find that.
gonna happen. Then
I'm saying
for
that.
you,
I'm saying
Higgins
that
is the
he.
obvious starter there.
I think he'll find the end zone, but I think David Johnson can find the end zone as well. And I'm not saying. Let's
Okay,
not make it hard. David Johnson. David Johnson
okay. I was
did
like,
all
why are
that.
we making this difficult? Did all that for nothing.
Honestly.
Hey guys, if you could be so kind and drop a like for us, that would be helpful. As we help you, you help us. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet? Join the Fantasyland fam and hit that bell so you don't miss any videos. We always help out the community. SmackDown Beast says, should I start Juju or Antonio Brown?
Oh, Juju
Man,
for
I
sure.
think it's pretty clear it's Juju, right? I mean,
Yeah.
AB's really kind of just been a decoy thus far.
Yeah. Absolutely. AB. I don't think he's going to be producing. Definitely has to be Juju.
Yeah. Okay, we don't need to make that any more complicated. It's Juju. Hopefully that helps you. What's up, Zell TV? He says, "Yo, I see your question down there, but let's answer these guys." Pat's Relifi, what's up, my guy? I don't think I've seen you on the stream yet. Welcome to Fantasyland Football. Hopefully you're subscribed. Is this a get right game for Big Ben on Monday night?
Yeah.
Anytime someone's got an opportunity to face this Cincinnati Bengals, I think it is probably an opportunity. No disrespect, right? But I think it's probably an opportunity for a get right game.
Yeah.
The matchup is beautiful, right? What's Cincinnati currently giving up?
To quarterbacks.
I typed in Big Ben.
Let's see. I'll tell you right now. Cincinnati.
Oh, they're actually middle of the pack.
Yeah, they are middle of the pack right now. They're giving the 16 most points.
Yeah, but regardless,
not,
I do think it's still an opportunity for him to have a better game than he's had in the past 2 or 3 games. You know, week 12, 14 points. We have 6-point touchdowns, so it might be different for you. But 14 points. I mean, against a good Washington defense, he put up 22 points. So I think Big Ben, while he's not got the top 5 upside this week, he is a solid top 10, top 12 option that should be started in most scenarios.
Yeah.
And I do think the Steelers win this game, right?
Yeah, Steelers definitely win this game. I think this game could be they'll be up by 3-4 touchdowns, I believe. Kyle Allen it's not even for sure that he plays right now, is it? Is that true?
No, it's not sure.
Yeah.
Kyle Allen is actually on the Washington football team. So he's
not Kyle Allen, sorry.
For the Cincinnati Bengals. Brandon Allen.
Brandon Allen.
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, he's not even sure he's going to play, so I wonder who's going to be the next guy up. We'll see.
Yeah, no, we will see. All right, Lamar or Russ? Great question. And it's crazy that we're now having this conversation between Lamar Jackson and Russell Wilson. I mean, earlier in the year, until really the last 4 weeks, Russell Wilson was a no-brainer start. I still think he is a no-brainer start. I think all the analytics are going to tell you Lamar Jackson, but I'm not sure I can sit Russell Wilson. I don't know. What do you think, Badak?
I think it has to. I mean, we always say, these guys are both must starts on your team.
Yeah, for sure.
So I believe that
matchups.
Yeah, matchup based. Obviously, the Washington football team is hot right now. Okay, yeah. I'm not saying that Russ is not going to be throwing touchdowns. I'm not saying that he's not going to try to have his best game that he's had this whole year. I think that Lamar has a better opportunity. Lamar's playing the Jags. He's playing the Jags at home. This is a game that they must win. Lamar will find the end zone with his legs and with his arm. So that's guaranteed 2 touchdowns. Same thing with Russ, but I think it's just matchup based, opportunity based. Lamar has the better ceiling, I believe, here in
Okay.
this out of these two.
Yeah, I agree. I think it does have to be Lamar, but the reality is, guys, it could go either way on that one. But I think when we give advice, it's based off of what we would do if it was our team. We don't have a crystal ball. It was funny. We had a couple people message us last week and say, "Thank you so much. You guys helped me win my matchup. You helped me get to the next round."
Yeah,
And then we had one person. It doesn't matter who it is, but they were like, "You guys really effed me over," and we gave them advice to start someone, and they were upset at us. At the end of the day, you guys do have to make decisions. We're only going to tell you what to do based off of what
yeah,
we would do if it was our team. We don't have a crystal ball. We aren't fortune tellers. We can't see into the future, unfortunately. If we could, we would have a lot of money right now, tons of money.
yeah,
um, but anyway, all that being said, we can only give you advice based off what we would do. But it's been really helpful for a lot of people, which is good. Again, guys, if you could drop a like on this video, there's 13 people watching right now. If everyone drops a like at the same time, let's see how many likes we could get. Okay, so let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Drop a like right now. Let's see what we can get to the likes to, and let's keep answering some questions here. All right, Zell TV says Hilton, Landry, Hunt for flex. Okay, let's see. Hilton, Landry, Hunt for flex.
sheesh,
I
there's a lot
think,
of. This is tough.
yeah, it is tougher than you think it is, right? I mean, I think the answer is obvious, but it's still a harder conversation than maybe we would have thought.
Yeah, and I think the only reason why we're having this conversation is because all these guys have an opportunity. The Colts
Yeah,
are playing the Texans, so Ty can have an amazing game. Uh, um, and then both Jarvis and Kareem Hunt are playing the Giants, and obviously the Giants were hot for a second. Now they kind of had that loss. Maybe they showed their true colors, whatever the case may be. I still think you have to go Kareem Hunt.
yeah. Look, guys, when it comes to fantasy football, what do we always say? We say volume is what is it, Padaki?
It's key.
Volume is king. Have you been thinking I've been saying key this entire time?
I said no. I said King.
Oh, I thought you said key.
Sorry,
That's
no.
bad comps for me. GG's.
Sorry, maybe it sounded like I said Key. I said yeah, Key.
Yeah, yeah. And the reality is Kareem Hunt is consistently seeing solid volume. And he caught 6 passes last week. If you got to think about that, 6 passes from a running back. And he's not going to do that every time, but he's going to get at least 3 to 6 passes.
Yeah,
Some wide receivers don't get that. So I think you have to follow the volume, and Kareem Hunt has a volume. He would be the one we would start. What's up, Tanner? My guy says, do you think Jamison Crowder will come back? What do you think, Badaki?
I think he can come back and play. I'm not starting him. I know.
Yeah.
I think he plays the Rams. No way. I'm starting Jameson Crowder.
Yeah. No, I don't think you should be starting him rest of the season. Unfortunately, the target volume that was there is no longer consistent,
No.
and consistency is everything in fantasy. So, Dom says, I think fantasy football is a game. He's true. And he's going to hit me up so we can go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh,
together.
shout out
Let's
to
go.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I love that. I love that. Love you, Dom. All right, L Footy, what's up, my G? He says, should I drop Galladay for Rashard Higgins? Interesting. Because we're not sure if Galladay is going to play the rest of the year. I don't know, Badaki. What do you think?
I don't know either. I think are you okay? Yeah. No. Yes, you would drop. I would drop him if Kenny G is not playing. I'm not excited to if he does come back, I'm not playing him because what is he really going to be putting up for you? We haven't seen his production in weeks now. And maybe Rashad Higgins can give you that opportunity.
I don't know though. Like, there's a part of me that's like, am I ever gonna feel comfortable enough to start Rashad Higgins though?
Right.
You know, like so I don't know that it's necessarily worth it.
Yeah. Makes
I don't
sense.
know. I just don't know that I can commit 100% to that. All right. SmackDown Beast, and I'm sorry that doesn't really answer your question, but Aki says you can. I'm unsure, so hopefully you can make a decision based off that. My league combines two matches, so I already had like 110 plus. Oh, okay, okay, interesting. I've heard of a couple people doing leagues like that. So, um, who do you think is the MVP this year, Badaki? Who is the MVP for you?
That's a great question. I think right now is Derrick Henry.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Who else? Who
Okay.
else? Who else is?
I feel like it has to be Patty or Aaron.
That's so whack, bro.
Why? Why is it whack?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is doing okay. Is doing good. You know, Patty is just classic Patty. Like I'm
I don't
I'm
know.
I'm looking I'm looking at somebody that has been performing well, has been doing something crazy this year.
Okay, okay.
Derrick
Sorry,
Henry.
sorry, sorry. So to clarify, you're saying MVP for fantasy.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I
Sorry.
was saying MVP for the league.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, it has to be one of those guys, Patty, or like you said, Aaron. But that once again,
Okay, well then
that's also boring.
let's answer the question then for fantasy then. Who's the MVP for fantasy?
There's two options. Is Henry or Diggs?
Wow, that's pretty crazy. I guess I think I would rank him as my biggest surprise MVP because of where he was drafted. My gosh, what value you found. Um, but yeah, I mean, Derrick Henry's up there. I think Dalvin Cook makes a great case. But man, I'm really excited to see where James Robinson gets drafted next year. Antonio Gibson gets drafted next year.
Yeah,
Hopefully, you guys subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't. We're gonna take you through the off season and hopefully get you prepped for next year as well if you miss the playoffs. Okay, Splatty 1994 says Jared Cook or Irv Smith. My goodness, I really hope there's another option for you. But if there's not, maybe Jared Cook is the answer.
yeah. I like Jared Cook. Um, I think he's probably has the best upside because MT is out.
Yeah.
Um, I don't like the idea of Irv Smith. I don't like the idea of any Vikings running back. I see where you would probably want to start an Irv Smith because you know the Bears defense. They're gonna stop Dalvin Cook. They're not gonna make him run. They're probably gonna throw to the ball a lot. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Um, yeah, I think we're both going to say Jared Cook there. And before we answer the next question, hey, we're on 15 likes right now. There's 11 people watching. If we can all drop a like on this video, that would be super appreciated from us. That would mean a lot. As we help you, you just help us out. Drop a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Join
That's
the
right.
Fantasyland fam. All right, we're going to keep answering questions all night if it takes. Okay, we're here to help you. Okay, next question is from Aaron Van. Carson or Akers? Isn't it crazy that like that's a legitimate question now? Akers
Yeah.
has just kind of come out of nowhere and been really great, and it looks like he's getting the volume. Carson is against Washington. Maybe you do have to go Akers, but what we need to be careful of is we know the volume that Chris Carson's going to get. We
Yeah.
don't know if that volume is going to stay consistent for Akers, right?
Exactly. So I think you just have to. I think you go based on matchup. Both of these guys are must starts at the moment. If you look at matchups, if I had Akers, I'm starting Akers purely
Yeah.
because he's playing the Jets. Purely because the Jets give up the most points. Um, just overall, let's be honest, they give up so many points to every
Yeah.
position. Uh, look, do it. I would be
Yeah.
confident starting Akers. I would be doing. I think Chris Carson will get points. I think he hopefully finds the touchdown. Russ is gonna need to be pull out everything he can to try to win this game. I believe because Washington is trying to fight too.
Yeah.
This is a time of upsets. Week 14, 15, 16, 17 are all upsets weeks because people are trying to make it to the playoffs. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think there's good opportunities there, but Akers for sure. I think.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm just looking down at some of the questions. I'm not going to skip a question, but I saw someone ask, which was Frankie Orlando. What's up, my guy? He says, "How do I donate?" And really, there's only one way currently that we're allowing people to kind of support the show, other than liking our content and following us. That's patreon.com/FantasyLandFam. We just put it in the chat. Badaki, explain to people what Patreon does, what it is, and then we're gonna keep answering all your questions.
Yeah, look, Patreon is just for you, Frankie. If you're new to the stream or just new to finding us, it's just a way to support the show. If you like what we're doing, if you like that we're going live, if you like our Instagram content, if you like our gaming channel, whatever the case may be, that's a way for you to support the show. We have 3 different tiers. That you can kind of join into. We have close friends, gold, and platinum. These are just ways that if you like, once again, if you like what we're doing and if you believe in us, not just for this year, but maybe even for next year, you can sign up to Patreon. That helps us continue to give you great fantasy football content and advice.
Yeah, just the easiest way to support us. So that would be so appreciated. Frankie, I think, won one of those giveaways as well, one of those jersey giveaways that we do.
That's what's up.
Okay, next question was from Alejandro. We're not skipping anybody. Don't worry, guys. We're going to answer every question for you. Alejandro says, Jared Cook, Ertz, or Schultz? That's a good question. What do you think, Badaki?
Jared Cook, Ertz, or Schultz? Ertz is out. Schultz potentially.
He's not out. We just don't trust him.
Oh yeah, sorry, not out as in like out. When I say out,
have the better floor.
Yeah, I believe so. They're playing the 49ers. I think this is a game that they can win. And I think Schultz could find the end zone or could find at least 8 targets.
Yeah,
go for it, man. I think Schultz is a goal here.
Schultz is the least risky. It's a risk aversion move for sure, and I agree. Matt Bells, Gibson or Gordon, both questionable, so I'm not sure. Honestly, don't think Antonio Gibson's going to play, guys. He's doubtful, so I think that might answer your question. You might have to go Gordon if those are your options. Clutchful, what's up, my guy? Says Brandon Ayuk or Robert Woods this week. Brandon Ayuk, my goodness. That dude is so talented, man.
Yeah, I'll have him.
But Robert Woods got the better matchup in the Jets. How do you see this one? Dallas is still a good matchup, though. I don't know. I feel like this could be the wrong answer, but I think you might have to go Ayuk. I just love Ayuk.
I see why you like Ayuk. I think that you have to go based on matchups. You have to go to how many points these guys give up. Let me just pull up how many points the 49ers give to wide receivers.
Yep.
And they're kind of in that middle pack as well. Currently they're ranked 14th. But the Jets, they give up the 4th most points to wide receivers. So I think that you have to go in that direction. You have to. There's no question about it. Yeah, you have to.
Okay. All right. I agree. I do think that Woods is the safer floor play. But let me just say, if your opponent is going to put up tons of points, you're worried. I think Ayuk has a higher ceiling. So Robert Woods is probably the play. Thomas says, man, you got to go Jared Cook, big target for Breeze. And considering they are playing the Chiefs, it's just going to be passing. Yeah, you're not wrong there.
That's right. I hope so.
I'm a Saints fan. Do you think Drew will produce? Already started Justin Herbert. I mean, I think Drew will produce. I don't see over like a 20 to 24 point game for Drew Brees this week. But I think, he's always got an opportunity to produce.
Yeah, look.
What do you think?
I think that Drew is gonna have quick target games. He can't get hit. they
Yep.
cannot hit him hard. Even the Chiefs, I'm not saying that they're going to try to hurt him. They know that once they tackle him once, he's going to feel that feeling. He probably hasn't been hit.
Yeah.
He hasn't been tackled in a long time. He needs to get all those feelings out and about. It's really interesting how all this is going to
Yeah.
work and what's going to happen.
I know, and that's why it was so frustrating for a lot of people probably to see Michael Thomas is out.
Yeah.
This is a perfect scenario for a Michael Thomas to have 15 catches. And unfortunately, he's out. So that might be big news for Alvin Kamara, Jared Cook. But I think, yeah, Drew's going to have an opportunity to produce for sure. Jose, what's up, my guy? Hey, guys, quickly before we answer this, if you could drop a like on the video. Sorry we say it so much, but that just lets other people find us. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. That would mean a lot to us. Jose says Wayne Gallman, David Johnson, and Rashard Higgins need one for a running back and one on my flex. I think it's got to be Gallman and Johnson.
That's right. Say no more.
Mike Davis or Chris Carson against a tough Washington D. I'm also going to go Mike Davis.
Yep.
Do you see it the same way?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mike Davis for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Thomas Herbert is the better option than Breeze, but no one's going to be able to change that now. Colin B. Ballin, what's up, my guy? Colin won the Devontae Adams signed jersey. We have been talking to RSA. Don't worry, they're going to send that to you. I'm sorry it's been so long. But Colin says, who should I flex? J.K. Dobbins, Kareem Hunt, Brandon Cooks, or DJ Moore? Oh, my goodness. A lot of options, Badaki.
Yeah.
What do you think?
J.K. Dobbins, Kareem Hunt, Brandon Cooks, DJ Moore. I think it has to be, in my opinion, J.K. or Kareem.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
These are your best options. J.K. plays, once again, the Jags. Kareem plays the Giants. It's who you think is going to get more points. I think J.K. Dobbins should be that guy for you. Once again, we're going based off matchups and how many points these guys or these teams are giving up to offenses,
Yeah.
So let me just pull up my running back list here. The Jags give up the third most points to running backs. You have to start that. The Giants give up currently 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 most to running backs. So
Yeah.
you kind of have to. You actually have to start J.K. Dobbins. Once again, this is a must-win game. They got the running game rolling last week as well. Obviously, he's sharing the ball with Gus. Mark Ingram is clearly no longer in this backfield. Man, J.K. for sure. Don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. The issue is that 4 options, we could easily get this one wrong. Any one of these guys could have easily been the right answer, but the analytics will tell you J.K. Dobbins. We're also going to be saying if it was us, we'd be starting J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
What's up, Pats? Dallas Goedert or Logan Thomas? Good
Oh,
question.
boy.
It's got to be Goddard. And as a Washington football team fan, I love Dwayne Haskins. I'm just not sure that he can make Logan Thomas consistently relevant. Whereas Dallas Goedert got the most targets from any Eagle last week. And it's pretty clear that he's the tight end of the future.
Yeah, he is that guy for
I'm going
them.
Dallas, personally.
Yeah, same.
All right. Frankie Orlando says Tim Patrick or Michael Pittman. And would you play Rashard Higgins this week? Okay. I'm going to let you answer this one, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Tim Patrick or Michael Pittman.
We have Badaki's actually facing someone in our league, Wesley, in the semis this week. And Jordan Westfield, if you've been following our league, he was upset that we didn't talk about Tim Patrick on the pod this week. He said, put some respect on Tim Patrick's name. And, the targets are just not there for Tim Patrick. But given your options, is he the better option than Michael Pittman?
I think Michael Pittman has a better opportunity.
Okay.
Because he's playing the Texans. We already know what the Texans give up. I like to go to my list here today. Texans give up the 10th most points. Is it 10th? 2, 4, 6, 8,
Quick
10,
maths.
12. 12, sorry. 12 most points. To wide receivers, and obviously it can't be Tim Patrick, bro. Like, it actually can't be. You're saying there's a scenario that you will start Tim Patrick over versus the Bills?
Maybe.
I
I'm
can't.
I'm saying both guys aren't guaranteed points at all.
No,
So it's not a crazy question at all.
it's not a crazy question. I just think Pittman has a better option purely because of his matchup and
Okay.
how many points they're allowed.
All right. Let's do Michael Pittman then. Fire up, Michael. All right. Next
I
question.
wouldn't play Rashad Higgins, by the way.
Yeah. No, we wouldn't play Rashad Higgins either. All right. Let's see the next question. I wanted Herbert. It was stolen from me every week on the waivers. Dang. That's unlucky, bro. But the people are smart in your league for sure. All right, Tom. Sorry, Alejandro says Swift or Cooper at flex. That's an interesting one. Um, my heart says Swift. My mind says Cooper.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, anyone that's playing the Jets, I'm starting. Point blank,
Okay.
period. Cam Akers, Roberto Woods, Cooper Kupp, Jared Goff, the Rams defense. I'm starting them no matter what. No matter what. Like, it's kind of like you were saying. It's ride or die people.
Wait. Hold on. He's not talking about Cooper Cup. He's talking about Amari Cooper.
Oh, gosh. GG's then.
I'm gonna lean Swift personally, but Amari Cooper or DeAndre Swift, how do you see it?
I'm playing Cooper in this scenario.
You're playing Amari
Yeah, I would play Amari.
over Swift.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going Swift. He's going Amari. Hopefully that doesn't confuse you more than it helps you. Again, yeah, Frankie, the easiest way to donate is Patreon. We put that link, we pinned it. Patreon.com/FantasyLand fam. Easiest way to support the show there. Devontae Adams is a fantasy MVP. Thomas says, yeah, no, he's been unreal for sure. I think if he didn't miss all those games, he would probably be the MVP. But there's just been other people who have been there the entire year, like Derrick Henry, like Dalvin Cook, like maybe even Travis Kelce. I would put Travis Kelce in that scenario for fantasy MVP just because he is the biggest X factor
League
out of
MVP.
anyone.
I would see him as a league
No,
MVP.
no. We're talking about fantasy right now.
Yeah.
You keep switching it up.
No, but I'm saying even league, for the whole NFL, I think
do you reckon?
that would be great. Imagine a tight end winning that.
Yeah. I can't remember if that's ever happened. Has that ever happened?
I have no idea.
Let's see. Okay, Adrian Peter. Let's read off the list.
Maybe
of
Tony?
non-quarterback MVPs. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson in 2012. Oh my gosh, this list is like you have to click the next page every single time. LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006. Oh my goodness, that dude was a fantasy superstar. Sean Alexander in 2005. So still not a tight end. Marshall Faulk. I feel like it's going to be all running backs. So this might not be worth our time. Terrell Davis. Anyway, I think Kelsey's been unreal. All right.
What about defensive player of the year? Any thoughts on that?
I know who the rookie defensive player of the year is.
Oh gosh, yeah, we get it. Chase Young.
Chase Young.
Oh, he had one good game. Oh yeah, not jokes.
Bro, he's almost got 7 sacks as a rookie. This dude is like, he single-handedly won us that game last week against the Niners. His imprint on the game, if you watch the game, he was everywhere. Okay. Next question is, I can't say your name properly. Sorry, man. Srinivas. I'm really just not doing this well. Kaglakar. I don't know. You give it a go, Badaki.
I'm terrible at this.
All right. He says Mostert or Hunt.
Hunt.
I think we would both go Hunt. Yeah. As much as we love Mostert, Have you been able to trust Mostert at all since he's come back from that injury? I remember talking about this on the podcast this week. He's not been consistent at all. He had 10 points the first week he came back in week 12, 5 points in week 13, 9 points last week. It's just there's not that floor. There's still the ceiling.
Yeah.
So he could have a great game, but there's
Yeah.
not that floor. So,
I believe it.
yeah. All right, Jose says one more question. Sorry guys, don't say sorry. We're here to help my G. All right, he says David Johnson or Brandon Cooks. I'm going David Johnson. You're going
You're going David Johnson, actually.
over Brandon Cooks?
I thought about this. I read the question ahead and I thought about it. I would go Brandon Cooks purely because I believe this game they're going to be down a lot. I don't think David Johnson is going to have the opportunity to run the ball as much. He probably will get a goal line touchdown if they get into that position. I think Brandon Cooks will get targets. He's probably going to have 7 to 10 targets. Which is good. Maybe that could be 10 points. Maybe he'll find the end zone. Deshaun Watson, he has been struggling all year. His team has been struggling all year, but he has found ways to score.
Okay, I get it. I think that's a fair assessment. I think Brandon Cooks is probably the safer start. The more I think about it, but part of me just they're both not fun to play, to be honest. But
Yeah.
Cooks is probably the start. Tyreek Hill for fantasy MVP. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean he's been great. All right, Manir, what's up, my guy? Hey guys, if you could drop a like on this video, as we help you, if you could just help us back, drop a like. It's super easy. That would be extremely helpful. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet? Join us. All right, let's answer the next question. Manir says, pick a flex full PPR: T.Y. Hilton, Godwin, Gallman, or Drake.
Oh,
so many options.
Gosh, oh mate.
This is gonna be impossible to pick correctly, right?
Yeah. Look, that's why we're here. Let's break it down. Okay. Pick 2. Oh wait, so he has 2. Oh no, wait, sorry.
Okay.
No. Manir N,
No.
and then okay, he has that was kind of similar. Pick a flex. So Ty, Chris Godwin, Goldman, or Drake. Ty is out, in my opinion.
As in you're not playing.
As in I'm not. Yeah, as in I'm not playing Ty. Out of these 3 guys, let's go to running backs. How many points do the Eagles give up to running backs? Oh, they're kind of in the middle there. They're actually in the green. They give up 11 fewest points to running backs. So Drake could be struggling, but
I'm going Godwin personally against Atlanta. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity for him to score. I know the week was bad last week. I know that. But we talked about him on the podcast, actually. Who are the people that you want to ride or die with in the playoffs? And I think for me, Chris Godwin is one of those people. I'm happy to ride or die with Chris Godwin in the playoffs. So personally, I'm going Godwin for this question.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be devil's advocate here. I'll probably go Kenyon Drake.
Okay.
He has scored 5 touchdowns in the last 4 games. He's been absolutely ridiculous. This is the Kenyon Drake everyone has expected for you to come back. I understand why Chris Godwin is this guy. Too many mouths to feed. Mike Evans, Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski. Leonard Fournette now leading the backfield with Ronald Jones out. It's just too many people. It has to be Drake. I think Drake has a perfect opportunity. This team needs to win as well. They're going to be using Drake. That's how I see it.
All right. I think that's fair enough. All right. Next question. We've got
Lucius.
defensive is either Garrett, Donald, or TJ. Yeah, I think Aaron Donald might have that one locked up, but we'll see. I mean, TJ's been great. They've all been great. What a turnaround from Myles Garrett last year, knocking someone in the head with a helmet. This year, potentially defensive MVP. All right. Next question, Padaki. Why don't you walk us through it?
Well, did you see Lucius? Lucius picked 2 wide receivers: Metcalf, Hilton, Godwin, or Thielen. Can't flex. Super hard matchup for DK and Thielen in a razor close playoff matchup. If one of those 2 had off days, I lose. I think
that's going to be hard to predict, but what do you think?
I personally believe it has to be Metcalf and Thielen. Metcalf obviously is DK Metcalf. Okay, he will. I believe he's gonna have good opportunity. Thielen. The reason why I'm picking Thielen, there's no reasons why I'm really picking him. He went off against the Bears last time. He scored 2 touchdowns. He had one of his best games of the season during that game. Here they're playing at home this time. Thielen, how are you going?
Well, I want to hear your final answer first before I answer.
That's why I'm Metcalf and Thielen. That's what I'm going with.
Okay, so you're gonna sit Chris Godwin against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm personally going. Obviously, we both agree DK is the clear start. So I think it's really between Godwin and Thielen. And for me, I'm probably going to start Godwin. I know it wasn't a great week last week, but again, I still believe that he's going to have a good week this week. I mean, we just have to believe that he is going to recover from what was really an average day. So personally, yeah, I am going Godwin. But I think, and this is going to sound strange, but I do think the safer play is Adam Thielen, to be fair. So what you should probably do is Thielen, but I personally think Godwin will have the better day.
I think both are good starts. It's just the for sure one is Metcalf. I think if you want to roll the dice on Godwin or Thielen, that would be your choice. But for sure DK, and then I don't think you should be questioning if TY should be in that talk. It's between for you, is Godwin or Thielen.
Yeah.
Make a decision probably last minute, to be honest.
Yeah. So you're saying Thielen. I'm going to say Godwin. All right. Thomas says offensive rookie of the year is Herbert. Defensive rookie of the year is Chase Young. Offensive player of the year is Henry. Defensive player of the year is TJ. Comeback player of the year, Big Ben. Yeah, I think Big Ben or Alex Smith. One of those. Probably Ben. Have that locked up. Coach Belichick. I don't think Belichick's going to win the coach of the year, to be honest. You're a Pats fan, though. I know you're a Pats fan. I mean,
it's gonna be
look, Belichick's great, but he's not gonna win. He's not gonna win Coach of the Year this year. They're not gonna make the playoffs.
Nah, I think it's gonna be Sean McDermott, the Bills head coach.
I agree. I think that could happen, but if Washington makes the playoffs and they win a playoff game, I think Rivera has a great chance. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's all the questions there.
Same for the Giants. If he makes it.
No, definitely.
Shout out to Joe Judge. Joe is my judge. I just want to let everyone know that Joe is my judge.
Joe is his judge. All right, guys. Well, hopefully, whatever you need to happen this weekend happens. All your wildest dreams come true. Drop a like, subscribe. Patreon.com/FantasyLandFam to support the show. All love from us. Seriously, we hope you win your matchups this week. Anything you want to say to finish the show, Badaki?
No, it's good luck. Appreciate everyone that's here supporting the show. Huge love. Thank you for everyone that has come to ask questions. Good luck. Really, really good luck.
All right. All love.
All love.
Later.
Gee.
I don't know what I'm doing, man.
All right, yeah. Later.